Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we are reviewing this Tuck Shop Cola. So this probably reminds me, well, if you're not from England, you probably won't know what I'm about to say, but this probably reminds you of the Panda Pop, which was a very kind of late 90s, early kind of 2000s, basically really cheap kind of full sugar back in the day fizzy drinks we used to get out of corner shops or newsagents. They used to be like, cola, lemonade, stuff like that. It used to be little bottles just like this. Look it up on Google, literally called Panda Pop. So literally this is, I guess, a modern variant, because some Panda Pop kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth years ago, and they just kind of don't really exist anymore. They might still exist, but I have not seen them for donkey's years. So it was definitely a late 90s, early 2000s thing, the Panda Pops were. But again, you've got loads of these random Tuck Shop ones now, which are basically the same thing, albeit they're all sugar-free now, so they're all a little bit different. So yeah, I actually got this drink out of my local corner shop, which is literally 30 seconds from me, and I think they were 39p actually, which is actually a really cheap price. And of course the Panda Pops back in the day used to be like 20 or 15p, again when stuff used to be a hell of a lot cheaper. Back in the day when Freddo bars used to be like 5p as well, and now they're like 40, 50p. But anyways, that's a different conversation for a different day, which we may discuss another day. Anyways, so I'll give you guys a full 360 of this bottle. So it's a 330ml bottle, so it's the same kind of size as a Coke, a normal English Coke can. So yeah, we got a very simple label. So we have a red label in there, and we've got the ingredient stuff on the back in white, and on the front here we've got little circles to represent bubbles. We've got the cola kind of simple font looking fairly cool, the Tuck Shop looking cool as well, and then we've got this picture of a monkey or something, an ape. It's got his nose there and his eyes. So again, it appeals to kids pretty much, fairly simple packaging, but yeah, a little monkey on the front there, and then we just have a red cap on the top. So yeah, that's it. The bottle has kind of got a little bit of a grip there, and then it goes out again, a little bit in the middle, and then goes out again at the top there as well. So it's like in, out, in, out, in, out. So anyways, taking a close look at the bottle. So literally, it's just, I said, Tuck Shop Cola, sugar-free, funky, and fizzy. So this is sugar-free, as I said, and it does contain less than 0.5 grams of sugar per 100ml, as it does say on here. Now it is, let's see, so it has got sweeteners, and it has got aspartame, and it has sodium saccharin, which, to be honest, is not used that much in sweeteners, which is quite interesting. Apart from that, there is nothing else of interest on the bottle. Of course, it doesn't have caffeine because it's a cola drink. Now, it probably might have caffeine, but it doesn't list it, but it probably won't because it's a cheaper brand, and it's made for kids. Literally, there's nothing else of interest on the label, so we're going to get straight into it. It's nice and cold. I have got a cup. Hopefully it won't explode over me. So we all know what the colour is, but I always pour it into the cup just to make things easier. We pretty much all know what this is going to taste like. It's going to be cheap cola, cheap nasty ass cola. It's going to taste nothing like Pepsi or Coke, because they're all different things. So yeah, we'll just have to find out. Right, I'm really scared of cola because it's the fizziest drink on the planet. Well, sorry, I have to say Coke, Pepsi and cola is the fizziest drinks on the planet. So hopefully this doesn't explode. Oh, Jesus Christ. That, yes, that was a hell of a compression there. That kind of went over my TV. Great. Yes, the one time it did explode. And as I said, cola, Pepsi, Coke is the most fizziest drink on the planet. Blimey. Right, that could have been a lot worse. I'm lucky that I only just let out the gas. Anyways, let's pour it into the cup and find out. Hey viewers, Zesty Lime Studios here. If you want to save 10% discount on any of these Zest Gamer products, don't forget to use code ZESTYLS. The code will be in the description below. These are my two personal favourites, Horus and Hyper Beast. Thanks guys. There we go. As always, tons of foam on top. Pretty typical of Coke, Pepsi and Coke. Or cola, shall I say. Still loads of fizz on the top. Classic cola right there. So yeah, the colour is indeed the standard kind of cola, Coke, Pepsi you get, which is just really, really dark brown or just jet black, just the colour of death, really. Really not appealing colour, is it? But yeah, it's just super, super dark, and it's non-see-through, as you can't see my face through the drink. And the bubbles on the side, I really can't see any bubbles on the side. There's almost no bubbles on the side there, but a hell of a lot of foam on the top. So anyways, let's give it a closer smell now and see what we can smell of. Yeah, it stinks of just cheap, nasty cola. Oh, it just stinks. Yeah, it smells of just cheap chemically Coke. Oh, that reeks. Well, nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Definitely tastes better than it smells. I'll give it that. Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking, actually. Definitely, as an initial reaction, it's definitely not as... Definitely doesn't taste as cheap, as nasty as the, for example, supermarket own brand. Not the supermarket's mid-range brand cola, but they have their super value where you can get like a 2-litre bottle for like 15p or something like that. That stuff is disgusting. And to be honest, their mid-range stuff is disgusting as well. It's just, cola is just normally just vile. It's not Pepsi, it's not Coke, and they're all different things. But yeah, this actually, off the bat, isn't too bad. That's actually okay as a cola drink. So, and I say it again, it's not Pepsi and it's not Coke. They are all different things. I know people say they're the same thing, but they're not. They're their own unique thing. But yeah, I'd definitely say I'd place this in the mid-range brands. And there's not really many mid-range kind of cola brands out there. I know you've got stuff like, I think Bar does a cola, and you've got sometimes other bigger brands just do cola drinks. But of course, you're not really going to buy cola, are you? You're just going to buy Pepsi or Coke because it's just better. So, but in terms of comparing this to other cheap cola drinks, this definitely tastes a lot better because it hasn't got that horrible, just cheap chemical taste which the cheaper cola brands really have. And going back to the supermarket own brand and, you know, they're cheaper brands, they just don't taste right, and they have a really nasty chemical taste. But this doesn't have that chemical taste or the kind of nasty just aftertaste which some of these have. So I'm actually quite impressed by this for what it is, especially being sugar-free as well. It literally doesn't have that nasty sugar-free taste. So I'm actually quite impressed with this, especially being for 39p. It really doesn't seem to be that bad. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Of course, I'd still rather have a Coke or a Pepsi over this, of course, because they just have such a better refined taste. But as a cola, yeah, nothing wrong with this. I'll try some out the bottle. Yeah, it's fine. I'm definitely impressed by that. And again, you're probably asking me, what does it taste like? Guys, remember, cola tastes of cola, Coke tastes of Coke, and Pepsi tastes of Pepsi. Coke, Pepsi, and cola is its own creation with its own flavour. You can't describe them three flavours. Cola tastes of cola, it's its own flavour. It doesn't taste like anything else. So, and I'm sure everyone's tried Coke, Pepsi, or cola at some point. So we all know what Cola, Pepsi, Coke tastes like. So just imagine that. But yeah, it just doesn't taste as cheap as the really cheap brands. I'll definitely put it in the mid-range. So yeah, I'm impressed with that. Can't go wrong with that whatsoever. So it does get a thumbs up for me for being a mid-range cola drink on its own, as I keep stressing, because it's different. But yeah, so as always, viewers, thanks for watching. If you have tried that, let me know in the comments below. And always don't forget to check the description. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter. Or if you want to support the channel, you could check out my Patreon. Minimum support is £1, and I'll go towards new drinks, which means new videos for the channel. So as always, thanks for watching.